Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing my highly anticipated Sephora recommendations and wish list. I've been sitting down, writing out, like I have a whole page of the things I feel are the best of the best for spring 2021 that you guys need, as well as my wish list, which I will share at the end of the video if you want to stick around for that, the things that I'm eyeing during the sale. And we'll see when I do my haul what I end up picking up. My wish list tends to change up until the day of. Plus, I always end up ordering like 3 times during the sale. Is anyone else guilty of that? I know I am. I just always see what everyone recommends and wants, and it influences me to pick up some new products to try. But this season for spring 2021, I decided to kind of show you my essentials, the things I use like on a daily basis, or I use just regularly and recommend, plus a few fun bits, because obviously I have to share some fun makeup bits that I think are worthwhile during the sale, because now's the time to get it. If you're unsure of the dates or when you shop, I'll have them in the video as well as my description box, including the code you need to shop the sale. So all the details will be here for reference. This is your one-stop shop, the place you need to go to shop the sale. All the information is in this video, as well as my top picks that you guys need this sale time. So without further ado, I am eager to film this video. It's always one of my favorites to film because I'm so happy you guys like my recommendations, and I do have a lot of essential items, just things that make me feel good, and I hope you guys love as well. So let's get started. When it's sale time, I know I like to see the fragrances, what I can save a good portion of money on during the sale. I think now is the time to get it because often you can't get that chunk away from a fragrance. And the one that I recommend for the upcoming spring and summer, this is happiness in a bottle to me. It is the Atelier Cologne Lemon Island. And this is a new fragrance you guys have heard me raving about. The first time I smelled this, I almost cried, to be quite frank, because it reminds me of summer and just not a pandemic and being able to visit friends, the beach, a tropical getaway vacation. Like, this is everything to me in a bottle, and it just brings me happiness and joy, something that I can wear on my body inside my house doing nothing, that just makes me feel good. So if you like a really tropical summer scent, this is heavily sunscreen based. It doesn't have sunscreen, but it smells like it in here, then you will love this. If you're into those kind of summer scents, look no further. This is it in a bottle. It will bring you joy like it does me. It smells that good. Like, it really does. It's happiness. It's pure joy, pure liquid joy in here, and I cannot stop wearing this. This is going to be my go-to summer scent. I can't see me ever not having this in my collection, because this is instantly linked to happy memories for me now. So scent is the biggest trigger for memory. That one encompasses all my happiness, so that is the one I recommend the most. I mean, if I was running low on that, I'd be buying it right now. That's how good it is. And then some other essential items. This is for Sephora Canada, because I don't think you guys have this on Sephora US. I checked and I'm pretty sure you don't. But this is the brand Bloom. I've mentioned these before on my channel. These are the Bloom pads and tampons, and these are made with organic cotton. It's nice that during the sale you can pick up some essential items like these, and I'll definitely be picking up a couple more boxes because I like to keep these in all my bathrooms now. In the event that someone comes over and needs some feminine hygiene products, I have these available. And in my last video I mentioned these. One of you suggested that I open them to show you, and I don't know why I didn't even think of that. That's such a good idea. So I'm just going to quickly show you what these look like. These are the pads. They do have wings on them. Even though these are thin, they have a good absorbency. Like, you're not going to be bleeding through or anything like that. So it has a good amount of thickness, but the absorbency is there. It has wings, and it's long enough that you're not going to get any kind of spillage, you know? So those are what those look like. I just wanted to show you in a video. First time ever showing pads in a video. But I mean, this is going to help you out. And then the tampons. These are what they look like. They have different absorbencies for the tampons. These are just the regular ones, and it does come with a applicator, which is nice and convenient. Has a long string, organic cotton as well. Here you go. Has a absorbent tip on that. I've never actually taken these out of there to see what they look like, but that's what it looks like. They're really good. I've never had leaks with them. Just wanted to give these a shout out in case you're shopping the sale and need some essentials. Nice that Sephora carries that option now. And also something that I love that I've converted over to, and I haven't talked about fully why I love this so much, and the main reason is because it's a deodorant. It deodorizes your skin, but this specific deodorant soothes my skin. So this is the Drunk Elephant Sweet Pity Deodorant Cream. And I converted to this because of the soothing benefits for it. And I'm the type of person, I don't really sweat. Honestly, it takes a lot for me to sweat. It's actually an issue I have. I wish I could sweat because then I wouldn't get so red and overheated. It's not a good thing if you can't sweat. So that's something that I have an issue with, but I've never really had to wear deodorant that much. I could go days without wearing it and I'm not going to have any kind of smelling issue. And that's just something unique to my body, I guess. I know a few other people are that way as well. So for deodorizing aspect, I can't comment on too much because I've never really had that issue. Even when I switched over to natural deodorant, I didn't go through that detox stage. I didn't really have that smell going on. It's just something I've never had to personally deal with. But for my underarms, like the rest of my body, I am so dry. So this is a cream and it's really nice because it hydrates that area, but also provides the deodorizing properties for your underarm. So that is why I like it. It soothes the underarm, especially if you get razor bumps or irritation or anything like that from shaving. It's just so good for my underarm area, makes it nice and smooth, plus gives me the deodorizing protection that I could possibly need, and it has a pH of 4.0. Really love this stuff. You can check out the reviews on Sephora. It's hit or miss, like all deodorant I find, especially finding a natural deodorant, but now's the time to try it if you're going to try this because you're going to save some money. You're not going to spend full price on it, and this is the one that I use and love. Next, we have this Beauty Blender Puff. I've been talking about this in my videos, in my favorites video. This is everything to me. If you use loose powder to set your face, you need this puff. It makes such a difference with how smooth and poreless my skin looks. I'm telling you, it does make a difference. Not a sponge, not a brush. That's not going to give you the finish that this does. This with loose powder is what you need. If you do not have one of these, I slept on it for a long time. I honestly bought this so long ago and wasn't even using it. And truly, it makes your skin look smoother by pressing it in with this puff. It is magic. It is a flawless application, and I cannot recommend this enough. I use this every day. I use powder, and this is on my wish list too because I love it that much. I need 5 of these things, honestly. Another product I highly recommend is from Saint-Tropez, and it's their Self Tan Purity Bronzing Water Face Mist. And I love this because you only need such a small amount to give you a beautiful bronze glow to your skin. And since my face never sees the sun, and I also wash it more than my body and using all kinds of skincare on it, it just makes it so that I basically have no color to my face compared to my body. So this is an essential for me, especially going into the spring and summer. It just helps balance everything out, especially when I'm wearing less makeup. Just throw this on at night. Wake up in the morning, it's kind of like a filter, perfect skin look to the face, just makes everything more even in tone and matches my neck, which is something I like. So when I go swimming, it's not like what's going on with my face. It's so light compared to my body. This helps me match it. I use it maybe once a week. It depends how much tan I have going on and what's going on with my skin too. But this is just a nice option for me because I can match my body with that. And that's something that's important to me in the summertime. Not so much in the winter. I don't get as much use out of this in the winter, but in the summer when I'm not wearing a lot of makeup, I want things to match. So this helps me, minimal effort, does the trick, doesn't break me out. Number one thing, because a lot of self-tanners, even that are made for the face, break out my face skin. Never ever had an issue with this breaking out my skin. Highly, highly recommend. It is quite heavily scented though, so if you have an issue with fragrance, I would just be forewarned. I'm not sensitive to fragrance on my face, and this doesn't break me out, so it's one I've been continuously using and I swear by if you're looking for a facial tanning mist. And then an affordable skincare company that is on Sephora called the Inky List makes some amazing products. This is one of my #1 recommendations and one that I need to pick up during the sale, but also a recommendation. So on my wish list and recommendation, they kind of overlap in my videos, but this is the Oat Cleansing Balm. It's a really nice pre-cleanse to my regular cleanser. So this is a balm that takes off my makeup. I don't use this if I'm not wearing makeup. This is strictly for when I have makeup on because it has that formulation that really breaks down makeup, kind of gathers it in the formula and then it rinses off. But this is really nice because it's formulated for sensitive skin. Colloidal oatmeal is really good for my skin and this is just really great for sensitive skin. So if you're looking for a cleanser, love the packaging of this for just in the shower because you don't have to dip into jars for a balm. A lot of my makeup removing balms are in jars, which as much as I like the formula, would be way better in a packaging like this. So this is my in shower balm remover for my face. I know it's super specific, but I highly recommend it if you're looking for a nice cleansing balm in a really convenient packaging. Great price too. And then for lips, I understand we're wearing masks and a lot of people don't want to bother with lip products. Totally get that. Most of mine is self-care related. One is a color, but this is honestly good for a mask. So I'm going to mention it. It's the one I wear all the time. I'm obsessed with this liquid lip color, and then the rest are lip treatments if you're not into lip color, because I totally get that. I want to mention this for a fun product. If you want some color and you're loving my lips lately, what I've been doing, it's just this. I used to have this a long time ago, but my best friend wanted it, so I gave it to her. I was missing it in my collection, so I repurchased it, and it's the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in Child Star. It is the most beautiful color. I love it because I kind of can change up the tone and the depth with a lip liner. I mix and match this with any lip pencil, and it's just the most beautiful neutral to cool nude. I find it super flattering. I can wear it when I have a good amount of tan on, like I do right now. When I'm fair, like this works for anything, and I can manipulate the color so easily with a lip pencil. So if you've been curious what I'm wearing on my lips, I do try to list it in the description box, but this is usually what I'm wearing when you can see this kind of color on my lips. It's almost always Child Star from Too Faced. Next two products are lip care items. The first is the Laneige Lip Glowy Balm in Gummy Bear. I do recommend the sleeping mask as well in this scent, but this one specifically is new to me and I had to mention it. I've been talking about the Gummy Bear scent. You guys are probably sick of it, but I love grape scented stuff. Highly recommend this. Honestly, should probably pick up another one during the sale myself because I use this so much. It is just a beautiful pink with a little tint of purple, just a little bit of purple. It's honestly, don't be scared because it shows purple. It's actually quite flattering personally, and it is sheer, just a great formulation that really nourishes your lips, gives it a glossy look, some color, smells like you want to eat your own face. It really does though. It's just overall one of my favorite colors. Eat your own face, come on. Get it together. Next product, we have the, I can't get over myself right now. I'm chaotic today, geez. All right, so we have the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Gloss. And this is great because it has smoothing, plumping, and nourishing benefits to it. I use it similarly like I do my Jouer Essential Lip Enhancer, but I typically use this strictly as a gloss. So if I want to make anything glossy plus hydrate my lips, my Child Star is making my lips dry one day, throw on some gloss and we're good to go. So I like to use this just to really hydrate my lips and keep them in check. This was going in and out of stock. Took me a while to get my hands on it. So if it's in stock during the sale, I recommend getting it because it goes out of stock often. Another product I highly recommend is the Sephora Best Skin Ever Foundation. As soon as I saw the name for this, I'm like, Best Skin Ever? Come on. You gotta be joking me. But anyways, it truly is so nice on the skin. It has anti-pollution properties. It's long wearing. It's a beautiful formulation on my skin. I have normal to slightly dry. I do find these sort of formulas work really nicely on my skin. I did a whole wear test. This honestly looks better throughout the day. At the end of the day, when you think it would look worse, This truly looks best when you're about to wash it off. My natural oils peek through. It looks super natural and hydrated. And the best part to me personally, even though it wears great, when I remove this at the end of the day, my skin feels better, which is something that I like in products. I'm not putting something on that's going to dry out my skin like this could potentially do. This truly makes my skin feel better using it. Plus, it looks better when I use it. You know, it's a foundation. It's going to even out all my skin. It's just going to provide that coverage I like and want. Plus, give me that nourishing benefit that I wouldn't have got otherwise without using this during the day. So it's one of those products, highly recommend. And then for some makeup fun products, I had to give a shout out and recommend this time around because I'm still wearing makeup for self-care. I know some people aren't, but for me, it's always going to be a thing. I love makeup. And I purchased this because I was watching the Madison Beer Vogue makeup tutorial and she said this was her #1 product. So I purchased this. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Glow-Gasm Beauty Light Wand in Pinkgasm. This is so pretty, you guys. I have it on my cheeks lightly today, but it's what's giving me the glow. I don't have any highlight to my skin. It's just lightly underneath the other products I have on. And it's such a pretty color. It gives you that gorgeous pink glow. It blends out effortlessly and just makes you have the most glorious glow to the skin. So I can see why she likes it so much. I love these products from Charlotte Tilbury. I'm so happy I was able to get my hands on it because it was out of stock everywhere for so long. This was one thing that was actually on my wish list and I ended up getting it from the Charlotte Tilbury website. But if it is in stock on Sephora, I would highly recommend picking it up because it's probably gonna go out of stock because a lot of people have that in mind, like me, saw this on Madison Beer and wanted to pick it up. So that's why I got it. I highly recommend it though. If you see it, get it. And then another blush that I have been loving is the Tower 28 blush in Power Hour. They came out with more colors for their cream blushes. These are the most easy to work with blushes you will ever use for cream. Even if you're scared of cream, these are it. Easy to work with. You will love this formula. So this is my favorite color that Tower 28 has done to date is Power Hour. It's that like sunburnt kind of look to the skin. It works perfectly. Regardless of my skin tone, this is Cheryl in a color. So I highly recommend this one specifically. But honestly, any shade in the Tower 28 blushes work beautifully. You just have to pick out a color that you like, but that's the one that I personally like. But the formula, top notch for all the colors. If you're looking for powder, I recommend this one from Kosas. It's their Cloud Set. I got the shade Comfy. It's great if you're just looking for an everyday powder. Can I open this with nails? An everyday powder to lightly set your face. This isn't gonna give you coverage. You could honestly go between a lot of shades. I could use light, I could use tan, medium. It's very light and sheer. It's not gonna provide you coverage to the skin. It's gonna lightly set, but without taking away the quality of a glow to your skin. Because I know sometimes when I'm mattifying my skin and I'm dry, it takes away that beautiful finish of certain foundations, but I still need to set my face. So this is the kind of powder that really works if you need to set your face, but maybe you like a more dewy foundation. This isn't gonna totally take that all away. It's gonna lightly set your face, blur out your skin, give you a nice set face. Not a lot of coverage though. Keep everything in place with the most beautiful smoothed out finish, which I truly need. So this has been working out really nicely for me. I kind of compare it to a MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, but this is more firmly pressed. If you've ever used an MSF from MAC, this I do need a more dense brush to pick it up, but it's truly beautiful, so light on the skin, perfect for setting, just an everyday face for me. Maybe you went overboard on powder. Maybe you just want your skin to look Facetune, because that's what this does. Then you guys heard me talk about this so much. I shouldn't even have to say this. I've mentioned this before in a video, but it cannot be not said. Like, I can't not mention this. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. As you can see, this is my second bottle of this, and I'm nearing the end. So I need to pick up another one. So that will definitely be on my wish list too. This is like Facetune in a bottle for me. This is the best wear for my makeup. This is the most flawless, smooth finish you're gonna get from a spray is this. If you have not picked this up yet, you need to try it. They do have a mini, that's where I started, but honestly, you'd be fine with the full size. Like, that's how good it is. It says no melting, no fading, no creasing. Literally does that all for your skin. I've had my makeup on 6 hours at this point and have not touched it up. This is what you need. And then the last product I wanted to mention is from Danessa Myricks Beauty. This is new to Sephora. I wanted to pick up one of her cream bronzers because that's what I heard specifically was really good. And I fell in love with this formula. So this is the shade medium. It's beautiful. I was worried this was going to be too warm for me when I initially got it, but as soon as I started self-tanning again, this is the perfect color for me. It truly warms up the skin. It's the most easy to work with cream product. Like this blends itself into your skin. So if you're looking for something to bronze up your skin and you want a cream, check out Danessa Myricks and her cream bronzers. She has a light one, which is a little bit more cool, and then a deeper shade, but this is the medium. You can see it plays so nicely with my skin tone. So if you're similar to me, check this out. You won't be disappointed. Moving on to my wish list, I have written down here, and I will put everything up on the screen that's on Sephora so you can kind of see the pricing and we'll go through it together. But it's longer than my recommendation, so I'm gonna kind of move through this. So the first thing I have is a Beauty Blender Puff. I already mentioned that in a recommendation here, but I wanted to get another one because I use it daily and it gets dirty, so I just want it for cleanly purposes. And then the, oh, this is funny. One sec. On my wish list, I had the Pat McGrath Love and Lust Gloss Duo. I saw these initially on her website, but they came to Sephora, and I had to pick them up already. So I didn't even wait for the sale, but here they are. They are so cute. They're glosses in this heart packaging. Look at those colors though. I had to get those. Another thing that was on my wish list was the Charlotte Tilbury Pinkgasm, which I already got, but now we're going on to things that I have not been able to pick up yet. And at the top of my list is the KVD Beauty Good Apple Skin Perfecting Foundation. So that has been out of stock, sold out everywhere. I've been trying to get my hands on it, and if that happens to come back before the sale, you better believe I'm picking that up before the sale. So that is top list. I want to try that. Everyone's raving about it. I've never seen a foundation get so much hype, so I need to pick that up to see if it's good or not. I know you guys have been requesting it. I just haven't been able to get my hands on it. So I do want that. It's coming, but I just have not got it yet. And then I have the Fenty Beauty Easy Drop Blurring Skin Tint. I was going to pick that up also before the sale, but I want to see everyone's impressions of it first before I go ahead. I figure I can wait until the sale for that one. So if you've tried that, let me know if it's good down below because I'd love to know. And then I have the new Sol de Janeiro body cream that is on my list. I wanted to smell, it's just the curiosity in me since I love the regular Boom Boom cream. I wanted to smell this one to see if I liked it. I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up because honestly I don't need any body care because I rarely moisturize myself, which I should. But the curiosity in me is just wanting to smell that. But maybe Sephora will have like a little sample at some point, which I'm sure they would. So I can kind of try before I buy. I'm like talking myself out of my wish list. This is what I do up until the sale. Can you talk yourself out of anything? And then I have the Dior Backstage Face and Body Powder. I was considering getting that in a bronzer shade as opposed to my face powder. I'm kind of debating both, so we'll see how that goes. And then I have the Morphe Make It Big Mascara Mini because my friend Stephanie from Babs Beauty always raves about that mascara. I told her though that it's so poorly rated on Sephora that I didn't know if I should try it, but she says it's the best for her lashes. So I put the mini on my list just to buy it so I can tell her whether I like it or not. And then I also have the LYS Beauty No Limits Bronzer in Courage, which is the tan shade because I love the medium one I have. And then I have the Tower 28 Beauty Lip Jelly Gloss in Oat and Cashew. Those two colors look phenomenal, like something I would wear every day, and I love the gloss formula. I have, I think, 3 other shades, but I haven't picked up those nude shades yet. Surprise, surprise. So that is on my list. Then I want one of the Milk Cosmetics cream blush lights. I think Honey Thief. I need to check the colors again, but I do want to get one to try the formula. Then out of stock currently, it's the Jouer Cosmetics Mini Essential Lip Enhancer Balm Trio. I love the Essential Lip Enhancer. You guys know I've talked about this for years. Comes in a trio. I want to get it if it's in stock. Hopefully it is. I have MAC Studio Fix Fluid on my list. I just want to see if it's as good as I remember. And then I have the Ilia Nightlight Bronzer Powder in Novelty, which I've had on my list before. And I may pick that one up instead of the LYS. I honestly don't need bronzer, quite frankly. So I have a bunch of products here that I would use for bronzer. So you know what? I should probably decide on only one, but that is everything on my wish list. And those are my recommendations for this time around for the spring 2021 sale. Hope you guys are prepared because I'm always not. Up until the sale date, I'm going back and watching people's videos and seeing what I want to put in my cart and taking things out and talking myself out of stuff. So we'll see what I end up buying this time around. I hope this video helped you out. Maybe check out some new products, some of my personal essentials, things that I have used, love, and recommend to you guys during this sale. As always, I'd love to know what you recommend because you guys give me the best recommendations. Let me know your lists down below. I want to know what you're getting. It's the best part of these videos, seeing what everyone's getting, seeing if they've compiled some sort of list yet. So leave your recommendations and wish list down below. I'd love to check them out. If you like Sephora recommendations and wish list videos, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up as it helps out my channel. Subscribe before you leave. Hit that bell if you want to be notified of all my future videos. And I'll see you guys in my next one.